The credit crunch. It struck fear into the heart of the financial world. The effect was dramatic. Last summer, many homeowners in the US couldn't afford to pay their mortgages, causing major problems in financial services. Many investors lost confidence in the mortgage market and began holding back from lending to banks and building societies within the industry. In the UK, the run on Northern Rock made financial institutions increasingly aware of the need to have their own funding and not to rely so much on borrowing money from the money markets. With less funding available, lenders changed their pricing, and many cut down on their product offering. They needed to improve the quality of their mortgage books and look to take on lower risk business. So, how did all this affect us at Nationwide?
The credit crunch started last August. The market has been a lot more volatile and interest rates have been moving around significantly. And that's obviously had an effect on our mortgage customers because we've had to reprice our fixed rate mortgages on a number of occasions over the past 12 months.
One of the main factors determining the pricing of our fixed rates is market funding, including swap rates.
Swap rates are effectively the capital market's view of where interest rates are likely to move over the medium term. We use interest rate swaps to manage the society's interest rate position. So, swap rates for Nationwide, have quite a significant impact on how we do our business with our customers.
The credit crunch has meant more than ever that at Nationwide, we have to be careful who we lend to. This means maintaining the prudent approach to risk we've always adopted.
We only borrow 30% of our funding from the wholesale markets versus an organisation like Northern Rock, who were borrowing 80% at the start of the credit crisis from the wholesale markets. So for our institutional investors, that means that they view Nationwide as a lot stronger credit because we've had a very, very strong set of financial results and we are a more prudent, less risky lender than some of the other institutions that are operating within the UK.
For Nationwide, the steps taken to manage our mortgage business earlier in the year mean that we're still in a solid position to lend. The impact on our competitors is positive news because less competition means more opportunity for us.
The impact of the credit crunch on Nationwide has been a period of battening down the hatches to make sure we remain as strong as we can. We've got a very strong balance sheet, we've got very low arrears compared to the rest of the industry, a high quality book, so compared to a lot of our competitors, we're in a very strong position. There are huge opportunities for Nationwide in today's mortgage market. First of all, we have got the busiest branches in the high street, so there's huge footfall. There are loads of people to talk to about the great range of products we've got. Secondly, there are 1.5 million customers who will be looking for a new mortgage deal before Christmas. So that is a fantastic place for us to be with the strong product range we've got. We've just won from Money Supermarket the Most Trusted Lender Award. We're a hugely trusted brand, so you should be able to talk to customers about mortgages with a Nationwide brand on with huge confidence.
Okay, so the opportunities are there, but what do we need to do to take advantage of them?
Number one is, and the most important one of course, is be proactive. But we have to take the initiative now and be much more proactive in having those conversations with customers, making them aware of what the options are available to them. The second area is probably more directed at sales management. I really want to make sure that everybody in the branch network understands their numbers. How many people do we have to be seeing on a daily basis? How do we manage our diaries in the most effective way? And the third element, which is pretty straightforward, is I want to make sure everybody reaps the benefits of that. We put substantial amounts of rewards behind mortgages as we've always done, and I want to see all of the branch teams really maximising the return they can, both in terms of their sales points and their individual bonuses, to make sure they get the full return off of the back of that business. I think the credit crunch has really changed the way that everybody has to think about the market. In common with everybody, we sort of thought, how long is this going to last and when's it going to return to normal, what we're used to? The effect of the credit crunch is really now business as usual for all lenders. So, what's available? Well, home movers in particular, I think first-time buyers are going to be attracted back into this market as house prices start to fall, so there's a great opportunity there. We also know that remortgage business is quite substantial, and that's because there are a number of people who are very confused about what to do and don't know whether to stay with their initial lender or not. But also we know some of the competitors are just not wanting this business anymore at all. So that creates a substantial market there for us to be able to attack.
The credit crunch has changed the mortgage environment and consumer attitudes, but it's not all bad for Nationwide. We're the country's most trusted lender. Customers have confidence in our products, and we're in a strong position to lend. We can be confident in what we stand for and the mortgages that we're offering, and with hard work, we can sell effectively and reach our mortgage targets.
We have award-winning mortgages, we've got great products, we've got great promotion, and I think we've got really good people out there in the branches who can make our customers much better off. And so I'm asking for that bit more. I really want to see us making this a tremendous success going forward.